So, in the last class, we had a discussion about the um, order guide and how we can see all the stuff. Today, we will have a topic called schedule jobs. It's a very simple, it's a schedule job. Schedule job is nothing but so if you want to perform if you want to perform an action or something, for example, so the perform an action is for if you want to do a repeated task at same day. For example, you want to create an incident with the same day every day. So then what we will do is we will. So if you we have to do manually instead of doing manually, the motto of the service now is to everything should be automated. So we will schedule a job, and from that schedule a job, we can create all the stuff. So before that, we have to create a templates, schedule templates. If we go to the templates, so in the system definition, we have option called templates. From here, I'm just clicking on new system definition and the templates. There, I can write incident creation, the name of the template. So template and next one table. So and which table we need to create it? We can select the table incident. Next, if you want to domain, I can give it. Right now, we don't need. And usually, system admin is the owner for for this one. Group is nothing but if you want to restrict this to a particular group, we can give it. Right now, I'm not giving any. And global. If you give as a global, then only it should be applicable to any user can select it, or else it should not be we open to the this user. So I'm just going to here, right click, copy, paste. Now I'm just going here, schedule. Okay. So the incident, I'm just going to the caller. The first field is the caller. Caller, I'm just want to make this one as a Abraham Lincoln, and the next one is a category. Category is hardware and services they are offered is we can select the same thing, SAP Enterprises and impact. Impact it should say the schedule one. I'm giving as a low and urgency low. Next impact and urgency everything fine, and I'm just making as a short description as a daily schedule. So this is the one, and next one description. This incident. I'm just writing a simple one as created for regular. I'm just writing as one, and you can write. I'm just making as a channel as a different one. We can select here whatever we want it. Right now, I'm just making a channel as a others, and the state. If you want, you can write everyone, or we can write any other one. So I'm just going to here save this one. Now, what happened? We have successfully created a template. We have successfully created a template. uh, what we can what I can say, we have successfully created a template. So now next what happened, we need to schedule this template. That means we have created the template, what are the information has to follow it, and what we did is we just schedule it for the different purpose. Now the next step is, I'm just going to here click on schedule. See, now I'm just creating one, or else if you don't want it, you can just go to the schedule jobs. See here system definition, in the here we have a schedule jobs. Open it. When you open the schedule job, there are three types of schedule jobs. When I click on here new, the first version is automate the generation and the distribution of a report. That means a report has to send to a particular people, and which is in the different purpose for it. That means whoever in that list. So for example, we have already seen, right, a report has to send to a manager, or with the last week people, something like it will be automatically goes to the manager on a particular date for the same thing for it. We have already seen the something, we don't need to hear. And next one, automatically generating something, a change incident or a CA or from a template. That means automatically we are creating an incident or a change or a configuration item, something like a template. So since we have created template, we just go here. Here we can write it. So I'm just making incident daily job, daily job for creation. You can write any template name, and here we can write one condition. If you want to write a condition, right now I'm not getting condition since it is the one. And the next one, when we need to done it, it's a daily or a week. If it's a daily, at what time you can create it, or if it is a weekly, when we need to create it. It should be a Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday. Or if it is a monthly, at what date we need to create it. Or if it's a periodically, that means after how many days, for example today you have sent, after 15 days you need to send it, so we can create the same thing for it. And the next one is once is nothing but we need to schedule it only once at a time. Next, on demand also, whenever we require we can do the same thing. And business calendar entry is nothing but, so whenever we have added a business calendar, the start date we can do the same thing. But right now we no need to use this one. I'm just saying daily. And the next one is that the most important thing is the time zone. So time zone is nothing but on which time zone, based upon this one we need to execute the same thing for it. That means so the time zone is nothing but, whatever the time zone is nothing but, we need to execute it. For example, the system time zone is EST, but you need to create an incident based upon the GMT or a PST or CST, something like. So so that the flexibility they have given, so on which get time zone also we need to create for the same thing here. Now the time zone here. So whatever the time zone, we can create a time zone here. There is a plenty of time zones here. So I'm just making as a Eastern time zone. And at what time we need to create? Here, the time here it is following as a 24 hours time zone. I'm just making as a 23:000 something like. So 24 hours time zone it will follow. It will not follow a one day like you can give a 12 something 13. You have to give 1 p.m. 1 p.m. in the time. So you have to give a 13 like the railway time we need to follow, which is a 24 hours time. We have to do it. So that is the basic thing about the thing. Now generate. So generate is nothing but we can go here. So what was our template name? So we can search for it. Incident creation template. Just select it and if all good, just save it. Now what we have done is we have successfully created a template and we have scheduled those template. We have scheduled the those template also. Now the next step is what we need to do. We need to test what are the values is pop up or what are the things whenever we have done the same thing for it. That means, so here what we are doing is whenever, so whenever we have, so what till now what we have done, we have done a successfully a template, and in from the template we have scheduled it to US Eastern time zone at 11 p.m. EST. So that is a night time for them. So now what we have to do, we need to test it. If you want to test it, just click on the execute now. How we have tested that report also, it was scheduled. Now the next step is you just go to the incidents. See daily schedule job, what are the values we have given? It was given automatically. See, in the template, we have given as a Abraham Lincoln category, services, and schedule job, and channel, and impact, and but state we have not given. And this hardware is automatically set up from the this one. This one in the sense, what we can say, this hardware is automatically set up from the our we have already written a assignment rules. That means if you are already writing a this one, this assignment rules also will work automatically for the same thing here. This is the basic thing about the how we are creating the schedules on the template. Or else if you want to go to the schedule job again, so or else if you go to the schedule templates which you have created, just go here, schedule templates, and open up our schedule template. If we open our template, so what was the values we have created, that should be automatically will be populated here. And also you can see here, so if you click on schedule from here also, you can create a one more report also automatically like that. So how many times you want a schedule report, you can do the one. Or else right now, let me open this one. schedule entity generation. I'm just saving this one. So this is the related list we have added. See, this is the how many entities, that means how many schedules we have generated by using this one. It will show here in the below here the related list. This we will call it as a related. This is a completely out of the box. So, for example, if I scheduled another one just for our testing purpose. So here, oh my god, I just click on attachment. Just making GMT. For example, if I going to submit here, so if I open this schedule template, so how many schedules has added for this one also, it will be visible for here. So that what we will do is we can understand that one. This may be, so what we will do is this will be maybe we. So what we can do is the so for this template we have a two schedule generation for this. No, duplicate will not create it. If you how many duplicate is nothing but that all should be created by the user only. If you don't want to run it, you just simply don't delete it. Just go for a make inactive here. Just simply so that that schedule will not run the same thing for it. Okay, got it or any confusion? Very good. This is the like this one, and which table you want, you will create all the schedule templates on the each and every temple for the same thing. This is the basic thing where we need to do for the something. Now, the next step is in the schedule jobs. We have another option. So till now, in the schedule jobs, what we have done is see automate the generation and distribution of a report. That means we have already discussed a module called reports. In that reports, what we will do is the report has been scheduled to a manager or somebody which has the something for it. That's a basic thing. And the next one is a automatically generated as something, a change or an incident or a CA or from a template for the same thing. That's also just now we have seen it how we can do the same thing. Now the next step is automatically run a script of your choosing. That means we can write a serious script and we will choose the same thing for it. So here, what we have to do is, I have an incident. The state is in on hold, and which is not yet updated more than 2 days. So, for example, I'm just opening the incident list. So right now I can group by state. So here these are all incidents on hold and which are not, for example, not updated this month. For example, updated is more than 3 days. For example, uh, updated is before is more than, okay, we can write a before and action. Okay, that's okay, we don't need it. Before 3 days, if I give update is before this week. If I run this, what happens? There are six incidents were there. So that means before this week, what are the incidents as set to on hold and which are not yet updated? We need to close it automatically. So assume that that is our goal. So for that, we have to write a script. We need to schedule a job which has to run every 1 hour or something. We can write it. So now here automation of creation. and automatically run a script of your choosing. Now, so okay, pending incident closure. I'm just writing a schedule job. Pending incident closure and daily. Okay, so I'm just making periodically from there everyone repeat it. I'm just writing here. Now we have to write a script. So what was the logic for it? What was the logic we have to implement for this? What was the logic for it? What was the logic for we need to implement for this? What was the logic for it? So if you want to, what we can do is if you want to do the, if you want to, what we can do is, so here what we have to do is, for example, so if you first, what is the logic? First, we need to fetch the incidents in a table. So if you want to fetch a table in ServiceNow, we can use a where and incident. So we need to define where incident equal to new glide record and that incident table name. No. So business rule is a different thing, and schedule job is nothing but you want to do execute a sub particular script at schedule job. No. Wait. I will explain you. In the business rule, what happened at the time? After the record is inserted or updated, we have created a one more record in the new table. Correct? So now here what happened? Here we don't know the table name. So for example, if you want to fetch a table name service now, we can use a glide record method. Glide record Glide record is an API which is used to create a what you call which is used to create the which is used to call the tables in the from the API. Okay, that is the basic thing about the here. Now, no. Glide record is a vast. It's a very big topic. So we can cover you whenever the topic is came. We can cover you the scenarios. Okay, so glide record, this is the one. Now what happened? That complete incident table has come to the incident one. Now the next step is incident is fine. Incident dot, we can write a add encode query. Add active query is nothing but add active query. This is the one of the interview question. Interview mask how to fetch the all the incidents one. Add active query. Add active query is used to see. So add is a filter to a return active record. That means what are the records was in active, they will filter it for the same thing. This is the one of the most common asked interview question. Nothing. Add active query is nothing but which is used to fetch the active records in the table. This is the interview question. Add active query. This is the file. Now the next step is incident dot add encode query. Encode query is used to copy multiple things. So for example, here this is the encode query. So whatever we have written here, just here copy query, just copy it, and this is fine. Now, so here before the beginning of this file, so it will create the same thing for it. Now, what happened? We have filter the active records and whereas state is pending and update is before this week we have done it. Now the next step is incident dot query. Incident dot query is used to whatever the above filter is used to those records, it will automatically fetch it. That means, so first what happened by using the glide record, what we did is we just fetch the complete incident table, and from that incident table what we have done is We have fetched the all the active queries of active records by using the add active query, and from that add enquired query is nothing is used to um, what are the state is pending. So I think here it was active is there. We no need active here. So pending records and what are the one we can get. And incident query, what are the above records is filtered. That information will be fetched by using the incident query. This is the basic thing. Now next step. So we don't know what is our next. We need to use the looping condition. So do you know how many records we can fetch it for this? No, right? So since it is a n number of iterations, we can use a while loop. While incident dot next move the next record in the glide record. That means if it is a fetch 10 records, it will go to the first record. It will execute the first record script has executed. Later it will go to the second record something. Now what we have done is we have go to the loop. Now what we need to do, incident dot, we need to update a few fields. So what are the fields we need to update? So if I open a record for example, so state, the state first we need to close it, but we don't know, right? What is the backend name for the resolution? State. So for that state, uh, what is the backend name? So label resolve, right? For that resolve, it's a six. So what we can do is incident dot state equal to six is the one we can give the same thing. The next step, if the state is going to resolve, so what it will happen is if the state is going to resolve, so these will be the mandatory, right? Resolution code and the resolution notes. So these two also we need to go it. So the resolution code we need to set up, that is close underscore code. My God, that's okay. Incident dot equal to the resolution notes we don't know, right? So what is the backend name equal to the backend name. So we can write we can write this one. This is the what is the law backend name. So we can use the solved or around permanently. We can write it. We can write the same thing here. Next one, incident dot. Next one, close code. Resolution code we have written. The next step, what we can write is we will do the what we can say. So close notes. Close notes is used to. So what are the things we have provided? We can do the same thing for it. Close notes. So we can write a comments here and incident dot close notes. So since I'm just writing, since the incident is not yet updated, incident not updated more than a week, for example. So we are system is automatically closing the record, resolving the incident. Not a more than update a week by caller. this one and the same thing incident dot work notes also if you want to do incident dot ENCADNT. So better you can use this one work notes. Okay, just go to the table notes since it is a journal entry. The same thing also we can configure here. So this is the one and now what are the things we have to write? Incident dot update. Incident dot update will update the what are the records changes it was updated above and we have done it. So this is the basic thing. I'm just going to save this one. Now what happened? Now the record has been updated and I'm sorry. Now it has been updated. Now what we have to do is I'm just going to is it executed? Oh my god. See, since we have given the periodical and save this one, it was executed from here. So these are all resolved today. See here. So what was the things? So let's see what we have done it. See, guys, just give a minute. I'm sorry. See, whatever we have changes, it was been automatically updated in the work notes, and here are all the same thing for it. This is the standard thing how we can close this one for the on hold. See here, we have seen there is a few incidents. What I can say, there is a one more incident which is in on hold, which was not yet updated here. So that means that on hold record is not closed it. Why? Because it has been I maybe it has been updated on yesterday, so that the system will not 26 I think today. So it will not be updated. It will further. It will may require some time to close it. Like that, we can close the what we can say. We can write a script to close all the scheduled records like this same thing. This is the basic scenario how we can work for a uh, what we can say what I can say. This is the basic thing how we can write a schedule script. And sorry, you're saying something? No, so we have seen it how to generate a report and how you can schedule that one, and after that how we can write a script how we can write a template and how we can add a other thing. That's the one. And third one, uh, next one is the scheduled thing. This is the one. And next one what we have done is what I can say. We have written a script and perform some action by using the scheduled things for the same thing. This is the basic about the about this schedule jobs and other things. And next one more thing important is what the one we schedules. The schedule is nothing but just give me a minute, guys. Laptop is charging low. I will keep charging. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Now, now the thing. So we have seen a schedule job from a report generation and a script generation, and it from the template. And also we have seen a schedules. Schedules is nothing but there are few schedules which we have seen it. For example, in our schedules. Schedules in the sense, so we have set up a schedule right 24 by 7 and all other things. So that means whatever uh, that means what we can say, schedule is nothing but, so we have whenever we are writing a what did I forget this one SLA topic, so we have run a SLAs depending upon the schedule. For example, if I take 24 by 7 and I'm just going to all unnecessary tabs, see 24 by 7 is nothing but we have just said, and schedule entry is nothing but timing is nothing. There is no restriction for the time. So it will trigger a Monday to Saturday. So that is in the whole day in that one, and it will go for the different thing for it. So it will step for the same thing here. Now, so or else if I open another schedule, so 8 to 5 weekdays, for example. If I open a 8 to 5 weekdays, so this is a fine time zone we have not given here. And what is the 8 to 5 weekdays? The Monday to Friday we can give it. So that means the Monday to Friday it will come like this, and whatever the whatever the every day Monday to Friday, so repeats are Monday to Friday. It will take the morning 8 a.m. to so evening 5 p.m. It will not trigger all day. It will trigger a Monday to Friday. See, if it is a daily, it will take whole the days. If it is every Wednesday, every weekday is nothing but Monday to Friday. Every weekend is nothing but Saturday, Sunday it will take it. Or every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or every Tuesday, Thursday, or every weekly, monthly, specific something, it will the one. And if you want to write anyone repeat until at what time we need to add the same thing. This is the basic thing. And also we need to add a holidays. Holidays is nothing but, see, the Christmas is a holiday for the US people, and Thanksgiving is a holiday, New Year is a holiday. So the thing is that the holidays they need to add in the schedule. That means whatever the holidays we are following, uh, we have to follow the same thing. If you want a child schedule, you can just create a schedule, child schedule, and I'm just going to edit it. I'm just adding a US holiday. Not there. Okay, let me open. So US holidays. If I open this one, save this one. So it's always schedule setup we have added. If you open, see, US open this. It's just a simple holiday we have added and schedule entries. So here we have added a Christmas is a holiday. So if I open the Christmas, so Christmas type is excluded, show as a business, and only holiday repeated and yearly. And what is the day? It's a date we have given. This is the same. repeat until 2021 something, what is the date we required, we can give it. Like that we can define a holidays here. For example, if you want to add a new holiday here, something like I'm just adding a Pongal holiday. Yes, exception is nothing but the schedule won't run on the same thing. I'm just adding a Pongal holiday. So for example, so type is excluded. Excluded is nothing but, so we can add it will not run, show as a busy, and I'm just making as a yearly on every month 14th for example, Feb 4th, Jan 4th. This one 9 to all day. Simple. If I give all day, if run is one day of the year, it is the one repeated every year. So the same day it will go to the one. Or else if you want to one, we can do the same thing. If it is a, for example, if it is a monthly or every something, we can write a monthly, which date of month, day of the week also we can write it. But right now I'm just giving as a yearly, we can write a one. So that what happened, that February January 14th, which I give, which we have given is the template, the schedule won't run on the same thing for it. This is the fundamental about the stuff. So I hope we clear or any confusion. So this is the topic about the schedule jobs and the schedule templates, how we can generate and the templates generation in the service now. So any queries till now the topic? I'm not going much more to the next step. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Same person is doing something. What happened? Yep, yep. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah, got it, got it. The schedule jobs, whenever if you're defining here, schedule job. This is the schedule job. So whatever we are, this is the pending incident closure. Whenever we are creating this one, we, if we want to, we can add a time zone here. Mm, see, if it is a daily, what is the time zone we have to add it? So simply we can add a time zone. So if you add a time zone, what happens? There is nothing to add. If you have time zone, we don't have any issues, right? If you have created, but if you are not in my time zone also, you can easily do it, right? So that's a problem. That's a no issues. Okay. I hope you clear or any confusion. Great. Thank you. Any questions for the today's topic? And the task is just create a incident closer, which is state is resolved like that. You can run a job to close the incidents which are in the in progress or which are in the on hold, which are in the new or yeah, like this we can write a and schedule a template and different tables and check how it is working. And incidents which are you want to close a particular incident, just close it by using the glide record and something. Okay, just close all the incidents which are not updated more than a month, more than a year, like that. Okay, so yeah, this is the task. Any question? Yeah, any questions for the task? Okay, so yeah, yep, you can change the different scenarios. You can week, day, what you call year, month, or a quarter, something like, you can use plenty of things you can use it. Okay, thank you. So any questions for the previous topics?